Today I'm talking about the people that you love and care about, like family members, people that are close to you. Like, we all get caught up in arguments and we all get caught up, in things that seem like it's massive at the time, but eventually it turns out to be nothing. When you're arguing with people that you love, like your mum, your dad, your parents, and stuff, you've got to take a step out of the situation. Like, you have to realize that arguing's fucking pointless. It doesn't achieve anything, it doesn't solve anything, it doesn't get you anywhere. All it does is cause like pain for both people. Like, if you've done something to somebody and you're in the wrong, then admit it. Like, same goes with the other. If somebody's done something to you, try and understand why and try and turn around and, you know, pick them up off the floor. Like, we're all capable of doing nasty stuff, but not many people actually mean it. From people's hearts, like, they don't mean to be the way they are. And I think that's important, to realise. People who you care for, deep down they love you and they're arguing with you because probably they're crying out for help, like, I remember one time when I was really young, and I mean, like, really young, my mum she came into the room, bless her, and I was laying in bed and she was laying on the other side, and she'll probably watch this later, and I don't think she'll remember. And she told me that she loved me, and I sat there and completely ignored her. Like, and I remember in my stomach feeling how wrong that was. Do you know what I mean? Like, realizing that I should fucking say it back, and I knew that I wanted to say it back, but I was being so stubborn that I didn't bother doing it. And you've got to realize that when you're doing shit like that, you're playing with fire. Like, you can't. Things can get taken in an instant. You know, we've all been through that pain. Like, things can get taken straight away, and if you spend like any moment leaving each other in fucking horrible atmosphere, like, you're playing with fire, you're rolling the dice. And that sounds extreme and it sounds like fuck, like, but it's the reality. And if you don't realize that, then more fool you. Like, stop, having that stubborn shit where you just need to be right, where you're begging to be right, and you just let it go, let the ego go. Because if somebody fucking leaves this planet, leaves this earth, and you've left it on bad terms, put it this way, it ain't nice. It ain't fucking right. Like, just do right by each other. Do right by, your family, your people you love. And if you've fallen out with people, try and make it up. Don't waste your time living in this atmosphere with each other. Try and make them see the way, because, like, and everyone will relate to this. How many times do you look at a situation and think, fuck, like, I didn't realise you were going through that. I didn't realise this is what was happening to you. And then you feel shit because you were fucking firing off at them. You were like going in on them, like, that mad, like, just letting like, I want you to know how much you're hurting me, but deep down they're hurting like you don't even know. And yet we're sat here like taking each other apart, and we're ripping each other apart, like, emotionally, and you don't know what they're going through. Like, I've been there. I've fucking been in that situation more times, and yet I failed to see that. Like, I failed to keep on realizing how fucking hard that is. Like, what the situations are like. I don't know. I just see it far too often. We neglect each other because we're all focusing on our lives and focusing on things that we think matter. Like our jobs, we're worrying about money, we're worrying about how we're going to pay the bills and stuff. And there are things that are more important in this life. Like paying your bills, fuck all, than anything. Take that out of the equation. Stop worrying about things that are unimportant and focus on the people that matter. Because time is limited. It's fucking limited. Like, I don't know. Like, we're all going through dark times, and you got to figure it out. You got to figure out why that is, why this happens, and
don't get caught up in yourself too much. You know, like, I don't know. That's just my note for tonight. You know, keep your loved ones by your side and make up what you can. So, speak to you later.